Hey everyone, welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we're going to be going over the 3 things that we go over on the channel each and every single day. And those 3 things include all the daily collection sets and their current cycles, all of the daily challenges, first the list mode, and then we're going to follow that up with extensive detail. And then last but not least we're going to go over Madame Nazar's location. But anyway, if you guys are enjoying these videos, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to go ahead and share these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can, because more than likely, if it helped you guys out, it could potentially help a lot more people. So we could destroy that YouTube algorithm and get a lot more people in here so that they can get helped here in Red Dead Online. And all you really have to do is do those 3 things that I said: like, comment, and subscribe. And as far as the comment goes, it can be literally anything. It can be a letter, a number, a hey, a hi, a how are you. It could be literally anything. Let's start a conversation. And tell me what your plans are for the weekend down below. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the collection sets and their current cycles. We're going to start with the fossils, which will be a part of cycle number 6. We have the lost jewelry at cycle number 1. We have the arrowheads at cycle number 3, family heirlooms at cycle number 2, and then the coins at cycle number 6. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm about to go over, you don't even need to be a collector at all in order to collect them, but you do need to be a collector in order to sell them. So definitely get that collector bag from Madame Nazar as soon as you possibly can, because you won't be disappointed, as it is the best way of making money here in Red Dead Online. So American Wildflowers, there's going to be 3 sets every single day that you guys can actually go ahead and collect. That's going to be a part of cycle number 5. Tarot cards, cycle number 6. Antique alcohol bottles, cycle number 5. And then the bird eggs at cycle number 4. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the daily challenges. We're going to quickly go over the list mode, and then we're going to follow that up with extensive details. So let's go ahead and do the list mode now. We got place top 3 with a score in free roam events. We got 3 player headshots in showdown. We got 5 red sage picked, 5 rock bass caught. The next one is 5 vanilla flowers picked. We got 1 visited the peak of Mount Hagen, 3 weapons cleaned with gun oil. The bounty hunter role, we got 3 bounty targets hogtied with a reinforced lasso, 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed, 3 living bounty targets in a photograph. We have a trader role, the 15,830 distance delivery wagon traveled on a mission, 2 goods sold to a distant buyer, and then $200 money made from trading. The collector role, we have 3 American wildflowers found, 3 antique alcohol bottles found, and then 3 family heirlooms found. The Moonshiner role, a distance of 4827 by moonshine wagon traveled while on a mission, 1 moonshine sold with at least 5 minutes left, and then 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. And then the naturalist role, we got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp, 2 hardy tonics crafted when too hot or used when too hot or too cold, and then we have 2 legendary animal samples taken. All right, let's go and break these down so you guys can hopefully make a little bit of extra gold here in Red Dead Online. So let's go ahead and do that right now. So we have placed top 3 with the score in free roam events. Now, obviously, this could be any of them. It doesn't necessarily be the ones that you have to kill other players. Whatever one, just finish with a score in the top 3, and you should be able to get that gold. Now, this is going to be a little bit more challenging than some of the showdown ones, just because of the fact that there are very limited amount of free roam events as of right now. I'm sure once more and more roles get added and more of the free roam events start coming into play, then it will make it a little bit easier. But there's not as many of them throughout the day that you could participate in a showdown. So I guess I wish you guys the best of luck with that, and let me know if you completed that one, or if you are going to complete that down in the comment section below. We have 3 goods. We have 3 player headshot kills in showdown. So this one's actually not going to be very difficult. You can use explosive round. You can use any weapon to get the headshot, whatever you really want to do. As long as you're getting that headshot, it should be relatively easy. 5 red sage picked. Red sage is going to be all down in the New Austin area. My go-to location is actually just a little bit by Armadillo, pretty much at this little curve in the road, or this little bend in the road. This is where I like to go to. So there's actually going to be one there. There's going to be one here. There's going to be one there. Right about there, and right about there. So those should give you guys plenty of red sage. Typically, I only have to go to like 3 of those spots in order to get it, because there's always 2 or 3 red sage in each of those locations. All right, I believe there was another one, but which one was it? Let's go back. Take a look. Vanilla flowers. Okay, vanilla flowers. Well, This one, we're actually going to go into the, I guess, the Blue Water Marsh area, the Bayou NWA, and specifically, we're going to be kind of chilling out around this Moonshine Shack right here. So if you guys own this one, this is a great opportunity to come and go ahead and get vanilla flowers. Now, the bad thing about vanilla flowers is they actually only are produced in one. So each of these locations I'm going to give you is only going to be one vanilla flower. So you might have to go ahead and come back in order to get more. But there are a lot in the area. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark a couple that you guys should be able to relatively find fairly easy. And like I said, if you need to have more, which I can't mark anymore, but there's one right here. There's one right about here. And then another one is going to be right about there. But if you join into a brand new session and then come back here, you should be able to pick up more of the same ones. So there you go. Unfortunately, I can't mark more because I marked the ones for the red sage down in New Austin. So we have rock bass caught. You guys can pretty much go to any body of water for the most part. You can go along the Kamasa River. You can go into the Flatiron Lake. You can go in the Dakota River area. You can go up to Lake Owanjila. You can go into Aurora Basin. You can do this in the lower and upper Montana rivers. But what you guys are going to want to do is use cheese bait. Yes, you are going to catch other types of fish by using cheese bait in those areas, but you will eventually catch some rock bass as well. And then just go ahead and get 5 of them. Visited the peak of Mount Hagen. Now, your fast travel destination of choice is either going to be in Valentine or Strawberry. Either one will actually work just fine. And you want to come all the way up to this location right here. So just mark your fast travel right here in the Grizzlies West, and then go all the way up there. And if you come through Strawberry, you might actually hit this gang hideout and a gang hideout right here, or potentially other things that are happening in those areas. So I kind of recommend that you go through Strawberry, but honestly, a lot of the time, I actually go in through Valentine because that's usually where I'm closer to anyway. 3 weapons clean with gun oil. You can either find the gun oil naturally throughout the world, or you can buy it at the gunsmith, or even through the catalog or any of the general stores. But you do have to clean the gun oil or the guns themselves and not take them to the gunsmith. So be prepared for that. All right, moving on to the bounty hunter role. We got 3 bounty targets hogtied with the reinforced lasso. Make sure you guys buy the reinforced lasso if you're doing anything with the bounty hunter role anyway. You won't be disappointed. We got 1 hard or legendary bounty mission completed. I like to go after the legendary bounties just because the payout's better. You get better payouts, better money, all the other good things. Now, the only bad thing about it is it does take a little bit longer than a hard legendary or a hard bounty, but it's either one will work. Just go ahead and pick which one you guys would like. 3 living targets, bounty targets, and a photograph. After you go hogtie them, as long as you've kept them alive and kill all their gang or whatever you want to call them, then just photograph them while they're hogtied with the reinforced lasso, and you guys can get both of those done at the exact same time. The trader role, we got a distance of 15,830 by delivery wagon traveled on a mission. This is going to be equivalent to 2 distant deliveries, which you have to do today anyway if you're going to participate in that daily challenge. But you have to have 2 goods available to be sold on each of those deliveries, and then you have to have $200 money made. So what I would recommend is that you do 1 distant delivery with a full 100 goods, and then you're going to make $612.50 as long as nobody griefs you and destroys any of your product. And then you can do another one right after that for the same one, and you can get all 3 of these done on that second go around. Well, you'll get the first one. You'll get the $200 money made on the first time, and then the other 2 on the next one. The collector role, we got 3 American wildflowers found. American wildflowers will be a part of cycle number 5. Antique alcohol bottles will be a part of cycle number 5 as well. And then we got the family heirlooms at cycle number 2. But anyway, if you guys want to be able to sell your stuff, what you guys are going to want to do is head up to Window Rock today. Your fast travel destination for Madam Nazar's location will either be in Valentine or at the Indian Reservation. I typically go through Valentine. It's just a little bit easier in my honest opinion. But either one will work just fine. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the Moonshiner role. We got 4827 distance Moonshine Wagon traveled on a mission. This is kind of like the distant delivery. It's equivalent to 2 deliveries of moonshine, so just be aware of that. You could do this one in 1, but it's going to take a little bit. Basically, after your first checkpoint for your revenue agents, then if they don't check you, then you guys can just be safe and do a little bit delivery, a long way around for the delivery if you want. And you might be able to get it done with 1, but one of the options is to make sure that you sell your moonshine sold with at least 5 minutes left. So basically, one of the deliveries you want to do as fast as possible anyway. So if you're going to be doing 2 today anyway, then you could get both of these done. And then we got 2 times play with the band for 2 minutes. This basically just requires you guys to start playing with the band, and then that's all you have to do, and then wait 4 minutes. And then last but not least, we got the Naturalist roll. We got 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. I like to do anything ammo related, whether it's explosive rounds or split tip or whatever it might be. Just craft up some of those ammo and you're going to be just fine. We have 2 hardy tonics to use with 2 hot or 2 cold. So you can go up to Amberino without winter gear and then use one, or go down into New Austin and wear winter gear and then go in and use it. Either way will work just fine. And you can either craft these up or buy them directly from Harriet. Then we got 2 legendary animal samples taken. You can either find the legendary animals naturally throughout the world, or you can go ahead and talk to Harriet, and she'll give you your own private mission, and so that you guys can have your own legendary animal. But that is everything done, gone over, and covered. We went over Madame Nazar's location, we went over all of the collection sets and their current cycles, and we went over all of the daily challenges. But if you guys did find this video helpful or enjoyable in any way, then make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.